Between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
So anyway, it's your boy Lasso, and I have been flirting around with different.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5
cameras
pitches,
for
right?
Batting.
Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can
I
master
can't
5
do
like
it.
he has,
I can't
you'll
do
be
the
in
other
pretty
ones.
good shape.
I can't do the other ones.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
I've been struggling with this dude, trying to get out of this struggle that I'm in, trying to get back on track. As you see, my average has dipped way low.
Right over the middle, knee high.
But I've tried something different though. I added the guest pitch and the location.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds
up. But yeah, I've been struggling, dude. I don't know if it's because I haven't been getting any sleep, because I'm playing this and working. But bro, I've been struggling like a motherfucker.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed 1 and 2 now.
On those type of pitches, you know what I'm saying? On those dude off-speed pitches, them motherfuckers be killing me.
The 1-2. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense
I
for the
noticed
home
that
team.
a lot of people is using like veteran
This team on the defensive side of the ball,
as far as like the difficulties, I'm using dynamic.
They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays.
Depending on how good I'm hitting and all that other shit is going to determine how
stepping up now, Adrian,
how difficult or how hard they pitch
failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
I'm not gonna do it this game, but I'm gonna do better in next game.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Layne is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Hot boy Layne, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Layne.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Like if I put it on veteran, I'll probably stay around 400, man.
A ball and a strike.
But I might do it because
1-1 home.
I might do it because I'm trying to get
ball swung on and heading for the stands in right. And that'll move the count to 1 and 2 now.
I think I might do it, bro.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's 3. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hot Boy Layne. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Center fielders and
Ball 1.
The and all-stars.
And he won't bite at
I mean,
that
I'm
one
still
either.
getting
It's
little
2-0.
walks here and there.
Maybe a bit of an
I'm still,
overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hop up on a fastball and sailed on.
I've been struggling, bro, like big time, man. Damn.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Eat me up. So I'm trying to learn how to gauge it, you know what I'm saying? Gauge the speed real fast.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors. Ready for another shot now.
If I was a pitcher in this game,
in 2 tries so far.
I would make sure my let me give our guys straight up.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Lifted the other way to left center.
Why
Layne
you stop?
sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Yeah, if I,
so it's no
if
runs
I
on a
had made
hit,
a
no
pitcher,
errors, and a man left.
dude, I would make
Seventh
sure
inning
that I
coming up.
had a split
Reading is
finger
out in
and a
front here,
changeup pitch
2-0.
along with the fastball and
Digging
and
in
the
the switch
curveball.
hitter, Hot Boy Layne. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Layne. Here we go one time like a big dog. Let it fly.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing it.
Ready once again, Hot Boy Layne. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
That's actually my second intentional walk this year.
Will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded
Even
here
though
on the
I've been
intentional walk,
struggling,
and the force play is now in order.
they still do this, and they
That's a
still
walk
walk
that
me.
could really
you know
change the
what I'm saying?
complexion of the game. With the
crazy,
bases
though.
loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Jason.
Digging in, Jason Grantham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard on the ground at first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what
In
you
this
try and
series
do as
right
an
here,
offense.
this
You
is
get
a
a 4-run
5-game
lead,
series.
there's grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that same situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
This is a
Oh, it does.
5-game series.
Oh, it does, because, Bureau, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all...
But the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score. Coming to the plate now, Grady Skaggs, and their runners at the corners now. Hopped up. Alonso is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2
Hopefully they're
runs
gonna win
on
this
3
game.
hits, no errors.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of the bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Fightin' Phils took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Eflin earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
All right,
Kevin
so
Zamora
try,
hammers down the 5-out
we're gonna try
save, his
veteran.
first of the year.
We'll try better and see.
The show's
how.
continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is...
Let's see. We'll get over there. Cause I saw this dude. He had it on. I mean, we got rookie, Hall of Fame legend. Okay. Beginner, right? So it's 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, I think that's pretty. I think All-Star is cool.
On the air.
I don't know if I can do better. I don't.
Gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this
see.
guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right?
Because
And those are
dynamic
a
on
lot
that.
of nice options to have. You
That
can
shit
go
is
hard and
crazy.
soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got
into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show.
That was nice, though.
So digging in now, Vince McNeil. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Pulled toward right center field. Layne on the move, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Now at the plate, Hot Boy Layne. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count is 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McNeil finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Layne is retired, 2 down now.
Hey.
So stepping in, Phillip Evans, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. He botches it. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero, after being down by 1. Big.
Digging in, Vince McNeil. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Layne on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Hot Boy Layne. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Langford takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, Hot Boy Layne. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Langford ranges to his left. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final.
I think that was game
20th point. And as we join the ball game in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. At the plate, Hot Boy Layne, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Nice pitch.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. The 2-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Reading, number 32, Julio Montoya.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
close one tonight. 2-1 the final score. The Reading Fighting Phils jumped ahead in the 7th inning.
What game is this?
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Reading Fighting Phils and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ian Ojeda, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Set to get his day started, Phillip Evans, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
He's a hybrid wing now, huh?
Hit high and deep to right center. Goddard is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Yeah, I got a hybrid. I got the center.
Set to get his day started. Hot boy Layne, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him.
Wow.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I swear, bro, whenever I take and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna swing, they throw it right down the middle.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball right over the outside corner.
And this is an all-star level right here, so I took it off a dynamic. And it's
into
still
the windup, here
challenging.
comes the 0-2 pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here,
I've
just
been
going
in
with
a
the pitch,
terrible
using the
slump,
whole
dog.
field
Like,
instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Jason Grantham. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Bo Goddard, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and the runner back safely. Layne leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Hasta. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, Peter Takahashi took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. The 1-2. In the air to straightaway right. Esquivel has it in his sights, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now to the plate, Ian Ojeda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ian Ojeda.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Olsen will range to his left as he tracks this one down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hot Boy Layne. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
A ball and a strike. Runner goes for second. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
I just kept running. Sometimes like that, you can still keep running, man, because 9 times out of 10,
after striking out his
or 8 times out of 10, these guys' arms, the accuracy and strength is pretty weak.
Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Into the box, Bo Goddard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bo Goddard.
Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Pop boy Layne bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. He's set and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in there.
Waiting on that one. Come in, drop him in, drop him in, drop him in. That's what I'm talking about.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores.
I waited on that one.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate.
We gotta get back on track. Like I said, I took it off of Dynamic and I put it on All-Star, so we're going to see how much, you know, I dominate the All-Star.
Trying for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe.
Damn, if I was in there. Was doing that, I would have ran.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. At the plate, Mariano Esquivel earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Things not looking very innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now at the plate, Pop Boy Layne, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Dude, I was not expecting him to throw one right down the middle like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Standing in, Jason Grantham. Layne leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a snap for first, and he'll get back in safely.
I guess they're making sure I'm paying attention, huh?
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark.
Well, maybe a little bit of a
I think
problem.
this is
They had to wind up going
game
to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one
playing
to
the
get the
All-Star.
win.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Reading fighting Phils took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Felix Jorge earns his 6th winning decision in this one.
That was a 5-game series, bro. A 5-game series.
Bowman with the pitch. A swing and a fly ball. That's hit well. Deep to right field. Piscotty is back at the wall. The ball goes off the wall. Stumbling at second base, Coughlin. He's being waved around. Here comes the throw in, and Molina cannot get him. As Coughlin went
The player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
That's the reason that you can challenge yourself to reactions, fielding, arm accuracy, vision, discipline, skilling, bonding. Since I've been working on that, let's go here. Alright, so contact, I'm gonna have to move that up in a minute. Arm accuracy, contact versus left. Batting class, oh wow, up to 81, I need that. That's probably gonna cap out way before anything else, because that's the highest so far. Alright, so I made it to the All-Star game. I'm batting 5th. I am the, let me see, 2nd highest rated player on my team, and the second highest rated player overall. So okay. What's up with Tom Lee? How is he in the All-Star game starting with no? Okay, whatever. I don't know.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, the Tyrell Hoffman,
so we're
right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting
Nationals
assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Pulled toward right center field. Sohn giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Oh,
okay, here's the defense for the home team.
I don't know why it looked different.
And manning second base today is a guy with...
Digging in the switch hitter, Chris Rosado, as he'll
It's
look
crazy
to bring
how
on
I've been
that
playing
tying
this
run
damn
from
minor
second
league.
with a base hit into the out. This is
This
in the
minor
air out
league
to straightaway
stadium.
center. Mendez takes
And then
charge
now
out
that
there
I'm
and
in
he
an
stays
actual
with it for the
professional
second
stadium,
out.
it's like a totally different feel.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hot Boy Layne comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mark Romero, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Inside, he misses ball 4.
you have to keep that going into the next.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Mendez will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Push to the right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. Striding in once again, Carl McGee. He reached on a single in his first try.
McGee.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Trujillo is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The East Stars are up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Rosado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Layne is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in once again, Hot Boy Layne. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Ever since I've been,
you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0, you get a fastball right down the middle. He sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail.
I've been keeping the ball
count leverage at bats.
When I hit like that,
3-1,
it's been staying on the field.
That fastball middle cut, he didn't miss it.
Romero.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Michael Morales will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
4-2 the final score tonight. The East Division All-Stars rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ian Ojeda takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
I went 2 for 3.
Away we go. Last of the 11th, tied at 7. Nobody out. Bud Norris delivers. Edwin drills it. Deep left. It is gone, and the Indians win it. How do you like them apples? A walk-off grand slam, their second of the game. And the Indians continue their win streak. They've won 5 in a row.
So I'm going against a left-hander. Alright, so starting the second part of the season after this All-Star break. 30 runs, 13 home runs, 60 RBIs, a couple stolen bases, batting .305. So I'm way ahead of last year's at bats. I'm way ahead of everything.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball
comes
your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Trenton Thunder
no less than
and
25
the
home
Reading
runs. That's my prediction, man. No less than 25 home runs.
For the division.
And I want to keep that
Staples will be on the mound for the series
the average above 300, man. If I can get above 320,
one of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
So this second half,
Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball
5 straight
lately.
hits in a row.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So, is it because it's on the All-Star and not dynamic?
Up the middle and off his leg.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe that's part of it. I believe that's part of it.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Alberto Gonzalez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle, backhanded. Step on second for the force, and that'll do it. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Bro, did you hit the pitcher twice?
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Cedeno. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Daniel Cedeno.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Olson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the. Now batting, Andre Tobin. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Andre Tobin.
Yeah, no, that's a second.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Layne on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third.
Digging in to try it again.
I would like to get my on base percentage above 37. I think that'll be cool if I can do that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Tobin is in pursuit, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left.
That first one, but that should look too good though.
Ready for another shot now. Hot boy Layne,
right,
and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hot boy Layne. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Presuming that they can wrap this one up cleanly, these guys will keep it tight in the division. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Ready once again, Lewis Olson.
I should be leading the league in double.
1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Coelho on the move. He can't track it down as this ball falls. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looks fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now to the plate, Alberto Gonzalez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Skied into very shallow right. Puello is there. 1 out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Shit, I probably could have made it.
Catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Tell you, I'm gonna start testing these motherfucking arms, dog, no matter what.
Jason Grantham. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Ramirez camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping in, Bo Goddard. And this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs.
And not in time as the run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hot Boy Layne. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Change up there as this is chopped foul on the plate.
Wow.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Standing in, Lewis Olson. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun.
Understand, baby.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Digging in, Alberto Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Jason Grantham, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Trenton Thunder took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Sergio Pineda earned his 9th win of the year. George Gironco closes the door for the save, his 22nd. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set. But Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the 1st inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down, Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want
why
to
do
let the
you
hitter
pitch
off the hook
to a
with 2 outs.
dude
Now
like
he's
he
got a
walked
runner
me?
in
But why
scoring
would you
position
pitch
to
to me?
deal
I'm
with.
5 for 6.
To the plate now is the designated
I'm
hitter,
5 or 6
Eldon
to my
Knight,
man. 6
as
at
he'll
bat.
look to bring
There
home
it
that
is,
tying
baby.
run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well,
terrible
the good
at
news
home.
is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
At the plate, Jason Grantham. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Settling in now, Pop Boy Layne. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there 1-0. Layne is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there.
Yeah,
that ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. High and deep to right. Coelho ranging back at the track. Through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here.
I thought it was an out.
Too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Now at the plate, Eldon Knight. He drew a walk his first time up. Here it comes, 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Lopez moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jason Grantham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Daniel Cedeno. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Layne has a beat on it. He makes the tags and hits for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet. Now in the box, Hot Boy Layne. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. The pitch.
I don't think he want to actually pitch to me.
And
Which
here's
he
a
is
fastball
pitching to
called
me.
for strike 1.
That was right there. Wow.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no.
I waited for that one. I waited for that one, bro.
And gone. An absolute bomb.
I waited for that one.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field.
When he threw that so high, bro, I knew he was going to come back with that changeup, and I waited for that one. I guess you can call that was my best hit.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
At the plate, hot boy Layne, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
And that's how you're supposed to be, bro. In college, like right here, you gotta be able to dominate. Just like how in NBA Live,
try to keep the ball at the knees and below.
it's all about you. You're supposed to dominate. You're supposed to, average 50 points a game, or
and there he goes towards second.
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to dominate. I'm supposed to dominate. I'm not supposed to be like, oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy.
Inside, as he might be trying
You're
to set him up
supposed to
here, 1
dominate.
and 2.
When you're doing this my player type shit,
Slider
you're
in right there,
supposed
but
to
that's
dominate.
a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit
You're
and
supposed to
bury
be
that
feared.
inside, it leaks out
This
over
is
the plate. He
baseball,
can get hurt
my
with that.
player. I'm supposed to be feared.
The 1-2. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Reading is out in front here, 2-1.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. A Reading fighting Phils used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Eflin earns win number 7 on the season. Brian Estrella hammers down the save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
I gotta break them caps. I gotta get those caps up.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our... Randall Gomez, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Berg is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Striding in, hot boy Layne. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Layne.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Good changeup.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tobin has it in his sights. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment.
He went change up and he went back.
Digging in now, Mike Mendez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Layne has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, hot boy Layne comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked fouled off to the right.
I want him to still. He gave me a change up. I waited for it too.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll dive back in. McGathick is off at first with 2 away. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing.
97 with 95 speed.
Digging in, hot boy Layne, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
A little bit over halfway home tonight. Standing in, hot boy Layne. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Tobin is after it.
Damn.
He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Pretty
Pretty painless half of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andre Tobin. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had opponent on the mound so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Layne is there, 2 gone. Into the box, Julio Ramirez. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Layne is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a
I gotta break over those caps. I gotta get caps.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Fighting Phils used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
That's my last one. I think this is the game 3.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the
that's
air.
game 3.
Today we wrap up this 4
Oh, fuck. 4 games?
Hal Flack, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Oh, he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Here comes the first pitch.
Wow.
Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
You're going to have to throw 3 straight pitches on him.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Now in the box, Johnny Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ramirez.
In the air out toward right field. Goddard giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Cesar Puello next, and their runners at the corners now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out toward center field. Catch made in center from third. Now a long throw home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in to try it again, Hot Boy Layne, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. To short, hit hard. Ramirez Ranges to his right. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Cesar Puello, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit high and deep to right center. Layne is in pursuit. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Redding is out in front here, 3-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pop Boy Layne. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puello on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Marco Lopez. He singled his last time up.
Marco Lopez.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Goddard. And the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. The 5-6. Ready once again, Julio Ramirez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. He pulls into third safely, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead. Coming to the plate now, Mark Romero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Easy fly ball into shallow center field.
Why are you not running?
And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3.
Striding in once again, Pop Boy Layne. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a...
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And
I had 16 last year.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-4 the final
All right,
finish.
so hopefully I can move some caps. I need to upgrade these caps.
Blast one to deep right field. Stanton looking up. This one is high. It is deep, and it is long gone. Home run number 29 on Despaignet's first pitch in the last of the 4th. Stanton tried to decoy. He was fooling nobody. Nationals 2, Marlins nothing. That was put into orbit.
Somebody clowning, just 1 home run. It's funny. So I'm not. Dang, I wanted to upgrade. So I know I'm gonna get. I'm gonna break everything. I'm gonna break all those. The at-bats, the runs, the hits, the home runs, the RBIs. I'm gonna break all that this season.
Welcome to MLB
I'm
The
not
Show
gonna
in this
dive or do
presentation
any
of minor league baseball.
crap. I don't
Tonight,
get
the
injured.
second of 3.
Hopefully I don't get injured.
Chris Rowley, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series. Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here. Wow. But he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Olsen rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for the first run of the ball game. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Digging in now, Jamal Starks.
If it was like more in a gap,
bottom half of the first.
A little bit, you know, if it would have, his momentum would have made him like, you know what I'm saying? Then yeah, but it went straight to him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Layne on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never.
Did they score?
Digging in the switch hitter,
Layne,
runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Up and in.
Yeah, I don't mind walks,
now.
bro.
It's 3-0.
I do not mind walking.
Olsen on third with 2 out.
You throw me 3 straight strikes, bro.
3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. Bouncer up.
Yeah, I had to swing that down.
Starts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on.
He came back.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air out to center field. Layne giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box, Richie Vasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
My fielding has gotten better over the last 10 games.
Fly ball out toward left center field.
Get there.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat.
I can't cover it. I can't catch everything.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hot Boy Layne. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
That last pitch was a strike.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Hey, one time, right now, here we go.
The 2-0 on the way. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Rounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand.
I'll take that.
Got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Get that man over to third. Did we score? Yep.
At the plate, Pop Boy Layne. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Digging in once again, Eldon Knight. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Right side. Reined in. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play there as runners do move up to second and third.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Ready for another shot now, Jason Grantham.
Jason Grantham.
Grantham always strikes out, bro.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, two left. Striding forward now is the DH, Robbie Dodd. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year.
Man, my
nice
dude got 30
job from
saves.
him.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Redding took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Staples earns the win, his second, as he struck out 13 in this one. Brian Estrella.
I'm trying to get to that so I can move up my cap.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show today. Getaway day. Digging in, Pop Boy Layne. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Pop Boy Layne.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
1-2, here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Salazar is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pop Boy Layne. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
That's crazy. I made contact though.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Hit down the line at first.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, there's a good job
That
of
was a
battling right there,
fucking
D-Roll.
hit,
Pitcher
homie.
had the advantage with
Look
2
at this
outs,
shit.
2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away.
That's
And boy,
crazy.
what a
I hit that
terrific
shit
piece of
hard
hitting right
right
there.
there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Layne leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number. At the plate, Hot Boy Layne. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Salazar sprinting after it. 1 out.
Damn, I missed that one. Oh my gosh.
Now at the plate, Richard Jansen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. So 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. In there, a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Hot Boy Layne. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
I'm gonna smash that shit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Salazar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
I'm hitting.
Home half of the 8th.
I'm hitting the ball.
Striding in, Richard Jansen. He singled his last time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Every team is looking.
Digging in, Orlando Dixon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted in the air to center. Layne is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
So somehow, some way,
so they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied. So a big moment in the ball game here. Hot Boy Layne, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Salazar will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Damn.
Stepping into the box, Hot Boy Layne. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Here we go. Catch up for us here.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back. The 0-1 pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. So coming to the plate, Dan Blackburn. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Left fielder.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Layne is right there, 1 down.
Sometimes I know where that ball is going at before it even gets there.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Lonnie Dutzman wins his 4th game out of the
Alright, so I made it back to the clubhouse. Let me see how it's going.
Is it 4? It's gone! J.D. Martinez homers in 4 consecutive plate appearances at Dodger Stadium. And the Diamondbacks are beating up L.A. It's